Such a big room. There's a kitchen in here and there's a living room here. Like,
and he asked that we stay and remain seated for the duration of the flight. Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're starting a 3-day trip and we have 2 legs today. We're heading up to JFK and then 1 leg down to Fort Lauderdale, and then we'll lay over in Fort Lauderdale for the night. It is 7 o'clock right now. Our report time is at 8, so we're gonna head out. I did not look up anything as far as how many customers we have on board today. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. Actually didn't have time to check, but I will talk to you guys once we get to the airport. We made it to New York. We actually had to switch planes, and now we're on our new plane. We're just waiting. We actually have an edict, and I'll put that on the screen so you guys will know what that is. But it's basically an FAA issued delay. There is some weather. Can't really see, but I'll show you guys. It is really windy outside. It's windy down in Fort Lauderdale and all over Florida. The weather is really bad everywhere, so I'm guessing that's why. But yeah, so we have an edict, and that is supposed to be for another hour and a half, so we can't board just yet. But as soon as we do, we'll have our flight time. Our pilots are just getting settled in right now, so they'll let us know our time down there. It's a full flight. We have a full 162 people on here because some flights have canceled today. I think like 2 Miami and 2 Orlando flights have canceled. So yeah, 2 Miami flights and 2 Orlando flights have canceled. So I'm guessing in order for people to get down south, this is what they're having to do. Come with us to Fort Lauderdale. So it's full 162 people going down with us. I don't have the flight time just yet, but it was an hour and 56 to get to Orlando, so I think it's gonna be a little bit longer. And it was very bumpy. It was very bumpy on the last flight, so I'm assuming it'll be the same. It took us about 45 minutes before we can actually start service, so if the weather continues, it'll definitely be the same. So I will check in with you guys once we get closer to the boarding process. If not, I'll see you in Fort Lauderdale. So while we're waiting, I figured I'd have my salad, have some lunch while we're waiting. And I just get the packaged salads that they sell at Publix or whatever grocery store. And I empty the contents into a bowl so I have something to eat it in. And yeah. So quick update while I'm eating lunch. Our captain came on and he let us know it's going to be 2 hours and 43 minutes down to Fort Lauderdale from JFK. And he asked that we stay and remain seated for the duration of the flight unless he calls us and tells us it's safe for us to get up. So more than likely we will not be doing service on today's flight. He said that he came up from Tampa and his crew sat down the whole time from Tampa to JFK. So that's what we're looking at right now, having no service on this plane because of the turbulence. And yeah, we're gonna try and ask everybody to remain seated. It is a longer flight, so I'm sure people are gonna have to get up and use the restroom, but you know, just for the safety of everyone, safety of everybody around, especially when it is turbulent weather, it's good for everybody to remain seated. I think they're making announcements at the gate as far as possibly no service and or using the restroom before you come on board, etc., etc. So I will check in with you guys once we get to the hotel and settled and let you know how this flight was. Hey guys, so we are officially done for the night. We made it to Fort Lauderdale a couple hours later than expected, but we have made it. Just an update on the flight. We were able to complete service, so
it did smooth out for about 45 minutes, and we were up and able to get everybody a drink and some snacks, and then of course collect the trash. And then we did have to sit down for the remainder of the flight and into our final approach into Fort Lauderdale. It was bumpy on our descent, so there was that. And it was it seemed like a long flight, but everything went good. The customers were good. They were totally understanding as far as not being able to complete service right away. You know, usually, traditionally, after we take off, we wait till 10,000 feet, and then we're able to move about the cabin, start preparing for service, and it just moves rather quickly. However, we didn't start until maybe about an hour or so into the flight. So once we did, everybody was happy. Of course, today was delayed, but for tomorrow, we're going one leg up to DC, and then we're done. The only thing I didn't realize or remember was we have such an early report tomorrow. So I'm going to bed. I thought about going for a walk or something, but it's already 6:30. By the time I get out of my uniform and get changed and then come back, it's going to be time to go to sleep. So we won't be doing anything tonight. We're slam clicking tonight. And of course, the night that I have such a big room, there's a kitchen in here and there's a living room here. Like, there's a separate bed. Do you see this? Of course, when we have minimum rest, I have such a nice room that would be so nice to enjoy when you have like a 30-hour layover, because you could, not that I would cook, but you could if you wanted to. And there's a full fridge. Go figure. It's amazing. It's so nice. But we're on minimum rest, so I'm gonna get all of this off, and I'm gonna get in the bed, and then we're gonna have a good day. So tomorrow we have a 3:30 a.m. wake up because we have a 4:30 van. So your girl's gonna call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It is 4:18, and we're gonna be heading downstairs to catch our shuttle for the airport in just a few minutes. But I just wanted to come and say good morning. Today we're just doing the one leg up to DC. Yeah, DC. And it looks like all of that weather from yesterday is all the way over, so hopefully we should have smooth rides today. Hopefully no turbulence. I did not look to see if we are full or not, so I will check in with you guys when we get to the airport to let you know, and as well as the flight time. I don't think it should be too long or anything compared to yesterday because it's a shorter distance. Anywho, we have a nice long day in DC. I don't really have plans. I'm gonna see with the crew if they're up to doing anything. If not, we'll venture off and do something. But I just wanted to say good morning, so I will see you guys when we get to the airport. Hey guys, so we made it down to the aircraft. We have about 15 minutes before we even start boarding. We got here super early, so that's great. But we did get briefed, and we have a flight time of 2 hours, and we have 119 people on board with us today. So pretty late flight. Captain said that we shouldn't have much turbulence at all. That was pretty much yesterday's thing. So we're looking at a smooth flight, not too long either. I'm sure people, it's super early, 6 a.m. departure, so I'm sure people are probably just gonna go to sleep, which is what I plan to do when I get to my hotel room, because I'm tired. Like, usually I can handle staying up, but since it's only one leg and we have the whole day there, I think I might take like an hour or two nap and just relax in my room. So we'll see, but I will check in with you guys when we get to DC. I just realized we got our new menu cards. So it's good through 2 months now. Usually they do 3 months, but that's cool. This looks delicious. Mike's hot honey on this sandwich. We do not have them on every flight. We have these though on every flight. Things for purchase, pillows, blankets, some drinks. What else? These are on the longer flights. Good stuff. And then of course our drinks. Sorry. Free drinks, snacks. Yummy, 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 yummy. And we also have our little product offerings that are on the screen too, so customers can look at it there. Pretty neat. guys, so we made it to DC and I just wanted to check in with you. It is such a beautiful day here. The sun is out. It was something totally different yesterday, I know it, but the sun is out. There's nice clouds in the sky. It just makes you want to go outside. And of course I checked the weather, and we are prepared. We have a light jacket. It's 47 degrees and it's saying it's going to be mostly sunny all day, so we have a nice day to do whatever. I was thinking of taking a nap, but they're doing construction on this side of the building and I know I can't, so I'm probably just going to relax for a little bit, at least change out of my clothes. Me and my crew, we're actually gonna go to a restaurant here, probably like a 15-minute walk, and it's called All Day by Kramer's. So the food looks really good. We all looked at the menu. It looks really good. It's actually like a bookstore as well as like a cafe, and they sell adult beverages and everything like that. So we're gonna do that together, and then it is another early morning today, or for tomorrow, so we will have to go to bed early. So I figure if I don't take a nap now, that'll help me become very extremely sleepy by tonight, so that I can get to bed early and kind of get some rest, because tomorrow we have a long day. We're doing 3 legs and it's go home day. You know how I feel about that, but lately all my trips, they have 3 legs on the last day, and I'm used to just 1 leg, but it is what it is. So tomorrow we have a long day. We start, our shuttle picks us up at 5:35 a.m. and then we don't finish until like 6:40 at night. So we have like a 12-hour day. Long day, and we're not gonna even speak it into existence, but it's already long. We don't need it to get any longer. No delays, nothing. Where's the wood? None of that. We don't want any of that. But so far we have a long day, so I do want to go to sleep super early today. So we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. We're here, we're in DC, the weather's beautiful, and I'm gonna change and get out of this, and I'll talk to you guys a little later. Also, this room is really nice. 2 beds like that, and then the bathroom is nice and big. We've been winning on this trip with rooms. I wish last night it was a little bit longer, but that's all right. Guys, we're all dressed. I was able to hang out in the room for a little bit, get some editing done, of course watching the Weather Channel, but I am all dressed. We just have a light jacket on. It's 50 degrees, so it's not too cold, but it's not warm. And I have my little it's a thin type of what is it, turtleneck. Anyway, we're all ready to go. We're gonna again have lunch, dinner, whatever at, it's called All Day Kramer's. So it's about a 15-minute walk, so we're gonna leave a little bit early so we can take our time walking and enjoy. So I will see you guys when we get there. Good morning. I just wanted to come and say hello before we start the day. Last night I went out with the crew. The place that we went to was so nice. The food was really good. The drinks were great too. They had a good little happy hour special, so it was great. It was a little colder than I expected, and it's probably because it was windy, but it worked out good. We came back around 5, yeah, so we were there for about 3 or 4 hours. And yeah, after that I showered, and then me and the bed had a date and I went to sleep, and then now here we are. I feel well rested for the day. It's 5:20. Our van picks us up at 5:35, so we have a little bit of time to get downstairs and head over to the airport. Today is go home day, and I'm happy about that. As you know, And then we are doing 3 legs. So today we go down to Orlando, and then from Orlando we go to Worcester, and then from Worcester we head home for the night. So it's kind of a long day, but we're gonna make it. And I haven't done a Worcester turn. I haven't been to Worcester in forever. It's in Massachusetts, for those of you who are unfamiliar. But yeah, we're going to Worcester, Massachusetts, and then we come back to Orlando. The only thing I think that is so like, it's like a tease, and I'm sure anybody else would agree, that when you get to your base and then you have to do a turn out of it, it's like a tease because you're home, you're so close to being done and home, but then you got to turn around and do something else. It's okay, we're gonna make it through the day. We had a great trip so far. I feel like I'm 2 for 2 with great cruise since the new year, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna finish getting all settled here. I'm all packed, my lunchbox is packed. I just gotta put you guys in my purse, and then we are all set. So I'll see you guys at the airport. We made it down to the aircraft, and we have about 6 minutes before we start boarding. It is supposed to be a smoother flight, but you never know, especially the way the last few days have been going. Sometimes they say it's smooth, and then we hit a couple bumps of turbulence, but Captain did say it should be a smooth flight. It's about 152 people on today's flight going down with us. So we have about 10 open seats. We do have standby. So there's that. Once we get to Orlando, I believe we keep this plane so we don't have to get our bags and go on to another one, which is great. Love that. Once we get to Orlando, I'm gonna try and get some food and get off the plane just to take a breather. We have about an hour sit before we go to complete the rest of the day. So I will see you guys when we get to Orlando. So we actually did end up having to switch planes. So this is where we're heading to our Worcester turn on this newer plane. Same type, but just another one. Here we go. Hey guys, so we made it down to the aircraft, and we have about 15 minutes before we start boarding. We ended up having to switch, which is fine because the airplane's here. It's the same type of airplane, just a little bit updated. We have 162 people coming with us today up to Worcester, and we have 162 coming back with us. Captain let us know the ride should be about the same, which is it wasn't too bumpy coming down from DC, so that's great. And then it's a 2-hour and 3-minute flight time up to Worcester, which means it's gonna be like 3 hours coming back. So that's the last leg. Go home day. I'm gonna eat my food. I did stop down in our crew lounge. I had a little bit of time, and I went down and I heated up my food. So we're gonna have our lunch really quick and then start boarding. So I'll see you guys when we get to Worcester. So this is what I bought. I bought one of those factor meals with me, and it's just chicken thighs, mushrooms, and then green beans. And we do not have ovens on our airplanes. Well, at least not on these. On the Mint planes, the bigger ones that go to LA and San Fran and over to Europe, they do have ovens to warm food, but not our personal ones. So thankfully we had a break. I was able to run downstairs and heat this up. So let's eat. Hey guys, so we made it to Worcester. We got in a little early, so we have a few minutes before we start boarding. This is another full flight, and we should be getting there 3 hours from now. That's the flight time. So nice long leg, last long leg. Either way, I will see you guys when we get to Orlando. Hey guys, so we made it home. Home sweet home. Your girl came home to some Amazon packages, and we love that wine and food, but we don't have those two, so we'll stick with the Amazon package. Anyway, we're all done with our trip. It was great, a fabulous, great 3-day with some really good ladies that I work with. Our first day, of course, got delayed a little bit, and then the second day was just that one leg up, and we got to lay over in DC. It's been so long since I've laid over in DC. It was a really good layover. I actually have one at the end of this month, and I cannot wait. I'm excited about that one. It's a little shorter, but I'm excited about that. And I know we have a lot coming up month, We have some Boston, I think. We have some JFK, of course. That's where I'm always at. And then, yeah, we'll be on some more adventures. Anywho, I just wanted to come and say thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you stick around. And if you are returning, thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.